From April to August, how much time on a daily basis you were giving towards the exam?
I was giving around 2.5 hours because of working. Culture was like that. I had to log in around morning 9 and work goes till 6, 7, 8.
So, what was the mistake in your entire preparation for August attempt?
Actually, I didn't revise properly, and due to work, I could not give the time
How many times you have read the book for this November attempt?
properly. I read around 2 times.
And when you went to the actual exam, okay, how was that first 1 hour of your exam? And when you came out of the exam, this attempt, what was your thought process? What were you feeling?
Means it was I was at sea. Little confusion was there. That is
Interesting. And what was the biggest challenge you faced in the entire preparation journey?
time management. It was very difficult for me.
Hello guys, I hope everybody is doing good. Hi, this is Ganesh Nayak. I help finance professionals and students to excel in their career and become a better version of themselves. And I also have students who are preparing for competitive exams in finance like CFA, FRM, CI, and ACCA. And I have with me today one of my students who has been able to clear the FRM Level 1 exam in the November 2025 attempt. And he's going to be talking about his journey of clearing the exam and how did he manage certain setbacks in the entire preparation journey. Okay. And he's a working professional. So how did he manage that preparation along with a full-time job? So Nitin, first of all, thank you very much for taking out time and talking to us. And if you can give brief about you before you started preparation, what were you doing?
Thank you, sir, for inviting me on this meeting. Actually, I'm from the investment banking background. I'm working with Society General, living in Bangalore, and my profile is related to the reference data, where basically we are in the fund setup and exercise setups and pricings. And I started my FRM journeys in 2025, starting around January, February, and I joined Fintelligents in April 2025.
Okay. And so before you decided to go, what was the reason you wanted to go for FRM?
Actually, we are engaged with some activities which is directly related to the risk management, just like related to the liquidity risk and market risk. So some data we present to them for their valuations and other things.
And so basically, your work required you to learn about risk, and that's where the risk management came into picture. So you started from January, and from January till April, you have joined us in April, right?
Yes.
Initially, you were planning to go for August attempt. So my question is, from Jan till April, what was the level of preparation you were doing?
Actually, I started reading the books. I had all four books of FRM Level 1. I
Okay.
started reading, but I didn't get that much confidence. So I started your classes, and then from
Okay.
there I got guidance. Prepare.
From April onwards till your August, because you appeared for August attempt and you did not clear. Correct.
Yes, yes.
So from April to August, how much time on a daily basis you were giving towards the exam?
I was giving around 2.5 hours because of working. Culture was like that. I had to log in around morning 9 and work goes till 6, 7, 8. For me, it was very difficult to give the too much time as we
Okay.
expect around 4 hours every day, but it was not possible for me.
What was the order of preparation? In the sense, you were following that Excel sheet, or you were following book by book?
Yeah, excellent books both I followed, which the study materials and calendar you provided us, right, to follow topic wise, which topic we need to start first and revision and all these mock test. That one I
Correct.
followed.
Okay. And so when you were preparing for the April exam, okay, did you solve all the chapter wise questions properly?
First attempt, I was not able to complete all those because I only able to give sectional test and two mock tests only I gave. One of Fin Intelligence and one of GAR. And
Okay.
there was that time score was also not that much good in mock tests as well. Around it was 35 to 40%.
So what was the mistake in your entire preparation for August attempt?
Actually, I didn't revise properly, and due to work, I could not give the time sufficient time to revise those topics.
And when you decided to go for November attempt, from 1st of September onwards, what was the change that you did so that you can clear in November?
I watched the videos again, and I continued your classes. Then, after watching one video, I started reading 2 3 times. then solving the question banks which we have on portal. Question banks we give attempt to the question banks. Generally, we 50% we remember those concepts. Otherwise, we forget if we miss to give the question attempt to question bank.
You have to basically solve, or else you will not remember those concepts, right?
Yes, exactly. Because
Okay,
in Intelligence, question bank is like that. 50% your topic covers in question bank itself only.
correct. And you were able to solve the sectional test in the November attempt, the book wise
Yes,
sectional
yes,
test.
yes.
Okay,
I gave four, all four. Again,
okay. And what about the mock papers?
mock papers I gave four, total four mock papers, two Fin Intelligence and two GARP.
What was the score you were getting now in those mock papers?
Fin Intelligence I was getting around 60 plus, but in GARP I got around 45, 50. The-
Okay. So roughly 10 marks lesser than what our mock was.
yes, yes.
And overall, how many times you have read the book for this November attempt properly?
Properly I read around two times,
And you
revision
focused
two
on
times.
revision, right? And when you went to the actual exam, okay, how was that first 1 hour of your exam?
I got all theory question in first attempt. Almost 30 question was like that and lengthy questions. For
Okay.
it was mix of all four books. So and very confusing. They ask a question on dialogue based means and stat testing related question. So it was very complicated, very difficult. You can eliminate the two options very easily, but next two options was very difficult. That time we have to use what you read and how we can apply those logic that time. And question bank helped me to go for those options.
And was time management properly done in the actual exam?
In November, it was sufficient, but in April one, because there was a calculation based question so much, this time around 90% theory question was there, so it was easy to attempt on time.
When you were saying theory, okay, so how many questions you felt were above the GARP sample level, sample paper level?
Around 40 to 45, it was above the.
Okay, and how did you manage those questions?
First, I marked those whatever I was knowing. I attempted those, and later I started reviewing those which don't know. Means I was blank after attempting entire question. Suppose around 12 to 14 question was like that, in which I was not able to answer. But I used elimination technique, where two or three options I tried to remove, and then I attempted those questions.
And when you came out of the exam, this attempt, what was your thought process? What were you feeling?
Means it was I was at sea. Little confusion was there. That is, this much study I did, and again it was same means of 50-50. I was feeling that is this time, but it was
Okay.
enough means that I did so that I could clear this exam.
Okay, and what was the quartiles that you got this time?
2 2 3.
So it's 2, 2, 2, and 3, correct?
Yes, correct.
So this is very good. I mean, all the first three books you're getting good quartiles, especially book three, which is generally not very easy. And now, if I ask you from your experience that what is your view, or what is your three tips that you can share to students who are going to prepare for the upcoming exam?
First, read the books all means one by one, complete one book, or first prepare for the book three and book four. Then
Mhm.
go with the question banks and attempt the sectional texts along with that, so that we can remember the topics. Okay, first thing we have to do is this, because we have to follow the calendar whatever topics we feel that is this is very difficult, just like I was feeling very difficult two three topics just like machine learning and regression. So I read 4 to 5 times those topics again before the exam,
Okay.
so that it gives us at least 80% that is we are confident that is we can attempt this question if it comes formula wise or something. So that
Okay.
revision is very important. Almost at least we should do it for 2 or 3 times so that we can get proper hands on those questions.
Interesting. And what was the biggest challenge you faced in the entire preparation journey?
Time management, it was very difficult for me because my office timing is very difficult because I have three different shifts. Early morning 9 to 6, it goes around every day almost 90% I was extending due to volumes. And after afternoon also I have a shift 1:30 to 10:30 and 2:30 to 11:30. So it is very difficult to wake up early morning. If you work till 11:30, 12 and coming at home around 1 a.m., so it is very difficult to wake up early morning.
Wonderful, wonderful. I mean, see, Nitin, this conversation, you being a working professional and you have been able to clear the exam, all of this will really help other people, okay, especially people who are working in investment banking industry and all, that this exam clearing is possible. So again, thank you very much for taking out time and talking about because you have appeared again for the exam, which is generally not easy.
Yeah.
Once you could not clear the exam, again sit up and do the preparation is generally not easy. So you have done that. So that is also a big, big motivation for other students, and I'm sure they will learn this from our interview today. So again, thank you very much for taking out time and talking to us today.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me. Thank you, sir.